guys, this is Mindy here and welcome to the Team Fit Life Instagram training. Hi, my name is Mindy. If I haven't already said that, I think I just did. But I am the founder of Team Fit Life. So somewhere, somehow, I am your grandmother or your great-grandmother or something like that within the business. Team Fit Life was founded in about 2008, right after I had my son. I was big and juicy. I had no idea what I was doing. There's no way in the world I was going to talk to people about fitness at that point, even though I had lost weight with my first son and I had been teaching fitness classes and I loved Turbo Jam and PiYo and Turbo Fire and Turbo Kick because that's in P90X because that was mainly what we had at the time. But I started this business not knowing anything other than I wanted a discount. And it has 10 years later transpired into an amazing business where we have some of the coolest people, I believe, on the planet in our team. And I've had the ability to see them grow, train many of them. And we've done almost everything through marketing on social media. Social media is amazing. What many people use for evil, we can use for good. So social media is our prime way of reaching people. Yes, you can certainly talk to people belly to belly, one-on-one, but you can see thousands of people a day via social media. And, going to meet someone at the coffee shop isn't always, hey, Denise. Well, hello, Denise. I didn't know you were still with us. I'm so glad you're here. That meeting people at the coffee shop just isn't conducive to many of our lifestyles. Some of us are super busy moms. Some of us work full time. Others of us are just like, I don't want to put makeup on every day to go to the coffee shop to meet someone. And the beauty is you don't have to because we have social media. Today specifically, I want to do a mini training on Instagram. We're going to talk a little bit more about IG. Instagram is the Bombay. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think Facebook is ever going anywhere, but in case you don't know, Facebook now owns Instagram. They function in some similar ways, and I'm going to share with you what I know to be true today and give you a very easy step-by-step system to how you can grow your Instagram account. Hey guys, how are you? I'm so happy you're here. So if you're listening to this, which I'm also recording it, because some people like to listen to stuff more than watch it. I mean, there's really not a whole lot I'm going to show you other than I may dance a little bit. No, really, this is more information that you can take away right now and use right now. Now, something that we've got to be aware of is the time frame. Technology changes quickly. And what works today won't always work 5-10 years down the road. So right now is 2018 and it's actually April. As of right now, I'm going to share with you what works now, what I found to grow, that grows my Instagram following and account organically. And what I mean by that is like, this is just people following people that see you, that want to follow you or that follow hashtags, and this grows your account. So Instagram is one of the best ways that you can reach more people. Like I said, we can see thousands of people a day on social media, and seeing people one-on-one every day is just hard. And we have to get our calendars together and our schedules together, and it's just difficult. So Instagram is one of the best ways for you to grow your business. Reach out and reach more people. So like I said, Facebook is never going to die, but it's just a different animal. And I believe it's way more fun on Instagram, and not that one is better than the other. They're just different. So for instance, Instagram is very photo based. Like, let's be honest. If you're on Instagram, do you always read the complete comment or caption? I know I don't. I look at the picture, and if I like it, I'm like, oh, hee hee. Or if it's a quote in their post, oh, I like it. Double tap, double tap, double tap. So you got to remember that how you consume Instagram is how other people will consume Instagram. Instagram is very visual. I know that we post stuff on Facebook as well, but Facebook, you can write a comment or say something and get a bunch of people to talk. Instagram doesn't work like that. Everything is a photo. When someone opens your account, they get a grid of 9 to 12 photos. And from those 9 to 12 photos, listen to me, people decide from those 9 to 12 photos if they're going to follow you. So here are some basic rules about Instagram. Your photos should be bright. They should be easy to understand. You shouldn't have to explain anything. because most people are just going to look. Sure, they'll read eventually once they start following you, but in the beginning, they're just going to look. Now, the method I'm going to share with you today is called the 553 method, but something you've got to understand is this isn't going to work for you unless your Instagram looks like something someone would want to follow. So first things first, you need to take a step back. Look at your Instagram and decide, would I follow me? Would I like me? Do these pictures make sense? Are they encouraging, pretty, helpful? When I say pretty, you guys, I don't mean like it's a beautiful woman. I mean like, is it a beautiful sunset? Are they bright? Are they interesting? Are they cute? Are they funny? Those are the things that get people coming back. They need to immediately look and see something like, oh, I like that. So the method I'm going to teach you is to get people to basically come to your account and look at you, decide if they want to follow you. But you've got to take a long, hard look at your account right now and ask yourself, is my account an account that people would want to follow? Could someone just look, maybe read my bio, but just look and think, oh, they look interesting. I like what they're about, because that's what you want to put out there. You can definitely share photos. It doesn't always have to be you. I don't think any account does really well if it's your face every single day. I mean, unless you're like Beyonce, okay, or Cardi B. And Cardi B, oh my gosh, I almost pee my pants every day at her. That's neither here nor there. But if you can take a, step back and look at your account and decide, does this look like an account that someone would want to follow? Is it interesting? Is it exciting? Is it pretty? Is it fun? Are there things I like about it? Then you're probably doing well. But if you're like, ooh, I don't really know, it's just my face every day, or it's fuzzy pictures or dark pictures or pictures that are out of focus, you don't necessarily need to delete those right away, but start adding better photos. And you can even duplicate sometimes. I mean, if you'll look at some big accounts, if you'll scroll down far enough, they repeat pictures here and there. It's okay. It's no big deal. But first things first, this isn't going to work unless you get your account up to speed. So think about it. You're trying to attract people that either you want to be like or that are like you. And if you're like, Mindy, I'm not where I want to be. Well, where do you want to be? Then that's the kind of account you want to have. Like, I want very much for people to understand that I love Jesus, that we are about fitness, we're about family, I'm about fun fashion, I love t-shirts with sayings on them, I love funny quotes, and I love good solid stuff like quotes and books that I'm reading. So I'm just sharing that all the way through. So if someone looks at that, they need to see kind of what you're about in those 9 to 12 pictures. All right, so that was your first thing. 9 to 12 pictures need to be on that grid, what you're about, that are good pictures. And like I said, good pictures, I don't mean that you don't like your smile necessarily, or maybe that shirt's not the best. Are they bright? Are they clear? If you have an iPhone 10, which you have, this is on other iPhones too, but the portrait setting for photos, game changer. Game changer. If you like to work out, which on video, which, hello, we should be doing that a little bit, you can film yourself and speed it up even on iMovie or many other apps and put that in there every 10 posts or something. They should get a quick gist about what you're about. All right, let's move to your bio. I would keep your bio very simple. I would not say in your bio that you're a Beachbody coach or even that you're a fitness coach. The reason is so many people, unfortunately, have done negative things on Instagram that say they're a Beachbody coach or a fitness coach, that as soon as someone sees that, they're going to be like, I'm out. All they want is to sell me something. And eventually, sure, we want them in our business, but we need it to be bigger than that. Not just, oh, they want to sell me something. Because I don't want a bunch of sales. I want lifers. I want friends that will be with us forever, that we can do many programs together, and we can see each other at Summit, and we can grow together as a team and keep each other accountable and encourage each other. And that comes from a place of, what do you really want? And so in your bio, maybe find some people that you look up to, that you follow, that you look up to. Not people that when you look at them, you're like, oh, I'm ugly, they're pretty. Don't do that. We're out of 6th grade. Step into maturity and say to yourself, okay, who are these people and why do I like to follow them? Look at their bio. See what they say. If for some reason you are at a loss for your bio. Number 2, why do you like those accounts? There's reasons. Do you know what I mean? There's reasons you like that their accounts. Maybe they use the same filter all the time, or they're very bright, or they have a lot of food, or they have their cute dogs, or their cute baby, or They have encouraging fitness posts that aren't just about like, look at my abs and look at my bicep. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of stuff. Maybe they give you cool tips on better hair care or how to meal prep. I mean, like just think about all that and think, okay, what of that speaks to me and what of that is part of my brand? And how can I make a system? Before I get into the 553, I'm going to give you kind of two more tips. Everything on your Instagram should be clean. Like when someone looks at that grid, they should go, it shouldn't be like uncomfortable. Like some are cropped, some are dark, some are light. You know what I mean? Try to make it streamlined and really smooth, like you would decorate your house. Do you know what I mean? Everything kind of flows together. You have pops of color here and things there, but make it all flow. Find people that you look up to and you like their Instagram accounts and think, okay, what is it about these accounts I like, and try to glean from them. I don't want you to copy anyone. I want you to be you, but we can tweak things to make better photos, to make our Instagram account a little bit more easy to look at, more interesting, because you are interesting and you have a lot to offer. We just have to put the photos in there that make sense for people that don't know you. All right. So that being said, your bio and your photos, and it's okay to duplicate a photo. I mean, I would make it kind of far in between, but it's okay to duplicate photos. But you want to be someone that you would like to follow. You want to be funny, like I said, cute, helpful, and I think it should be an accumulation of things. So here's one way that you can do it. You certainly don't have to do it this way. It's just an idea. For myself, I needed something that I could follow. And what I do on my Instagram account is every third photo is a quote. It's got a white background with a quote on it, or it's a scripture, or it's something funny. But one of them I did, this is really funny, but it's like, I don't think we really know what Jesus looked like, but like it's Jesus's face and he's like this. And it says, I may have turned water into wine, but I will not turn fat into fine, or something like that. And then it said, go work out. Like, it's funny. Like, that is perfectly me. It's about Jesus, and it's funny, and it's fitness. So if you just will search, you can find so much stuff. But my point in bringing up that white background with the black writing is that if you'll look on my account, pretty much on one solid row is just white with some sort of quote. And then the rest are photos of me, or t-shirts, or me working out, or my kids, or my family, or my dogs, you know what I mean, or food every now and then, stuff like that. So just think about, the things you really like, and you could consider doing that. And the thing to me that makes it easy is I know every third post I'm finding a funny quote, or I have a bunch saved, and the rest are going to be the things that matter the most to me, which are faith, family, fitness, funny, and fashion. And everything I have follows under that top 5. If you're not familiar with the term top 5, go back in the rookies and rebooters, and I believe it's day 11, and search for top 5. That will help you so much. All right. So that being said, clean. It's photo-based. We want it to have a look or a feel. It needs to be like calming when someone comes there, or neat, exciting, but not like Have a bio that makes sense. You can add cute little emojis in there, funny things, whatever you want. But here is the simplest way I've found that's easy to do, that you can do. You could even pay someone else to do this if you wanted, to grow your Instagram following. Now, why we went over all that in the beginning is because your account needs to be ready for what we're going to do next. This is the 5-5-3 method. This is very simple, but every day, once you have your account going, or you can try it now, it probably will work, but every day at some point that, like, give yourself something like a mental trigger that reminds you to go do it. So I do it either in the carpool line, because I'm there a lot, or waiting on my sons, to get out of football or track or whatever. Or I do it at night, kind of when everybody's asleep, and I'm in, like in that kind of chill out mode where we're winding down for the night. So those are the two things that reminds me, either when I'm in my car waiting for my kids, or at night when they're in bed. I'm not really interested in watching TV. I'm not ready to go to sleep yet, but I'm going to just quickly go through some of my stuff. So find something that will trigger you to do the 5-5-3 method. So here basically is the 5-5-3 method. Every day, you are going to look for 5 different people. On each of their accounts, you're going to like 5 of their photos, and you're going to comment on 3 of them. 5 people a day. You like 5 of their photos, and you guys really like them. Don't like something that you're like, ugh. Sometimes you find an account and you think you might like them, and you start looking there, you're like, oh, no. Just get off. Don't like something or someone just to get a follower. No, it's not going to work. But here's the big picture with this. If we're liking 5 new people a day, even if you only do it 5 days a week, like how many is that? All right. 5 new people a day, and you're liking 5 of their photos, and you're commenting on 3. This is what happens. So put yourself in the position. Let's pretend I came to your account and I liked 5 of your photos and commented on 3 of them, and you had never heard from me before, but you see my same picture. Boom, 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 boom. Because you're going to get 8 notifications with my picture on them. 5 likes and 3 comments. What are you going to do? Answer the question. What would you do? You're immediately going to click on my face and go, who is this girl? And why is she stalking me? And then you're going to come to my account and you're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. I think I like her. You know, put yourself in the position. I think I like Yo-Yo. I think I like Kirsten. I think I like Christy. I like that she's about this, whatever. And then they're going to do one of 2 things. They're either going to like your stuff and comment, but most of the time I have found they start to follow me. Now, here's a thing that I didn't talk about. I didn't recommend you follow all those people. Here's the thing. You don't want to be following that many, but you want a lot of people to follow you. You can follow as many people as you want. I'm not going to tell you you can't, but here's my thing. I want as many people to follow me as possible, but I don't necessarily want to follow them. I can always find them. I can find them from hashtags. I can find them from them liking my photos, from commenting on my photos, from them messaging me, which, by the way, messaging in Instagram is the Bombay. That's another training. But here's the bottom line. If your account looks great and you're doing this to 5 people that you really like, and I'm going to help you find people that you really like, 5 people a day that you really like, and you're liking their photos, and you're like, they're just like a cool person, or I like what they're about, or I love, what they're doing with this thing or that thing. People are going to start to follow you because of that many comments or that many notifications in your notification center. They're going to come and look at you, and they're going to be like, And more, like 9 times out of 10, they're going to follow you. Now, this is how I've built my Instagram account organically. My account is not that huge, but I'm almost at 35,000 followers. And I did all of those from conversations, from this method primarily. You too can get that big of a following. You can get even bigger following than that, please. I'm sure you can, but I want to just let you know that's how I've built mine. Now, if the question arose in your head, well, how do I find people that I like? And if I'm just following these same people, how do I find new people? You follow hashtags. This is such a cool feature that's just happened. So first of all, you can always search hashtags. So find any hashtag that makes sense. I would not follow huge hashtags like fitness or love or my husband or Nike or Lulu or biceps. I wouldn't follow that. Follow stuff that really makes sense to your heart and the people that you probably would have a lot in common with. So like one of my hashtags I follow is mom over 40. I mean, I don't know who's over 40, but mom over 40. I follow praying mom. I follow big hair, don't care. Oh, yes, I do. I follow Nike girl. That's probably a little much, but sometimes I find people I really like there. I follow eyelash drama. Yeah, eyelash drama. I follow coffin nails. I'm sorry, coffin nails are my favorite shape. Like a coffin, they go up and I follow coffin nails. I follow living with cancer. I follow, I can't think, I follow like praying mom, things like that too. But here's the thing, those things make sense with me. And so as I'm scrolling in my account, not only do I see the people I follow, but I see the hashtags of the people. I see the hashtags that people have hashtagged that I follow. Does that make sense? So for instance, someone who I don't follow at all could hashtag big hair, don't care. I'm going to see their photo. And I may not like them, but it gives me an opportunity to go look. So then I'll check, click on their name, and I'm like, they're kind of fun. They're cute. Oh, they're a mom. Oh, they've got boys. She wants to lose weight, or she's into fitness. Oh my gosh, and she has big hair. Like. And I find photos that I truly like, and I comment. Now, if you're like, what the heck am I going to comment? This is where I'm going to come in. And basically stop here because I don't want to bombard you. I have a lot on Instagram, and I'll review all this in 1 second. But when you're talking to people, if you're like, what the heck do I say to these people? They're going to think I'm a weird stalker. Most people don't. Instagram's totally different than Facebook, but they do work similarly now. So I'll finish with those two. But in my experience, when I comment on someone, I'll, like, for instance, like the really cute girl, or she has amazing leggings, like I love leggings. I do the thing called CCQ. Please write this down. I hope you're writing all this down. 553 CCQ. CCQ is something that I can't remember who made it up, but I heard it and I'm like, that's what I'm going to use. It means comment, compliment, and question. Comment, compliment, question. I see this girl with amazing leggings. Oh my gosh, I love your leggings. They are adorable. I must have them. Please tell me where you got them. If anyone did that to you, you would go, oh my gosh, thank you. I got these, I think, at Walmart, or these were, from Athleta, whatever it is. That is not anything weird at all. And plus, Instagram, I have just found, like, across the board, is just less negative, in my humble opinion. And of course, if anyone is negative or gross, I just block them, and they don't ever need to come back again. You don't ever need that negativity, get it out. This is like someone coming to your house and being negative. No, this is my house, can't come back, bye-bye, you know? So that being said, I find that when you comment, what did I say? CCQ, comment, question, what's the other thing you do? Compliment, thank you. That people are like, oh, well, thanks. I mean, you would too if someone did that too, but I seriously will only say that if I really like the leggings, or the shoes, or their dog is adorable, or their hair is gorgeous, whatever. I mean, you find the things you like, but that's what I like. So across the board, Instagram and Facebook now work very much alike. And here's one way that you can grow your following past this. Comment on everybody's comment, or the technical term is reply on everybody's comment. So you post this picture, you have a little write-up, or something, and someone goes, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Then you reply, and it'll automatically put at so-and-so. Thank you so much. I love this. It really spoke to me. Whatever. Then someone else comments on something else. Oh my gosh, your hair's so cute. How'd you do it? Then you reply at so-and-so. I watched a YouTube video. It was so good. Just look for braided updo. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. But if you will comment or reply to everyone's comments, it's just like what Facebook is doing now. They want lively conversations. And the more you comment and have interaction, the more they push you up in other people's feeds that may not even follow you. That's why on Facebook, some stuff just comes on your feed and you're like, what the heck? If there's a lot of conversation, if there's a lot of likes, if there's a lot of comments, and it doesn't have to be just likes and comments anymore, but you reply back on Facebook and Instagram, and they reply back, and you ask a question, Facebook considers that lively conversation, and they want to lift that up so that everyone can see it. So it's not so much videos or great photos or even things that a lot of people like. It's all about the interaction. And that's just what Facebook is doing. Mark Zuckerberg even said that. We are looking for posts with lively conversation. I guess that could be negative too, because that's lively. But we need to go in, and even if it's an emoji, especially on Instagram, just reply somehow. My encouragement to you on Facebook, always reply, and reply with a question. And it needs to be more than 2 words. Or maybe it needs to be more than 3. It's one of the few. But also, like if someone said, trying to think what someone said today. Oh, Lindsay, one of our coaches, did kind of her and her fiance's before and after picture. Not before and after picture, but where they were, where they are now. And anyone that commented, I would go, oh my gosh, I know, right? So cute. Tell me, how are you doing these days? Or what's going on? I mean, I have like 10 that I repeat. But the more people that have conversation, that ask questions and they come back, it's that many more comments. And that's the algorithms that kind of Facebook is using. They're looking for that. And so they're going to push you up in people's view and in their feeds so more people see you. Does that make sense? More people that see you, the more people that see you. But here's one last rule of thumb with social media in general. You don't have to understand it to make it work for you. So just to recap, Instagram, photo-based. It needs to be bright, clean, pictures that you don't have to explain. Let me explain. No, they just need to kind of know what's going on. They need to be encouraging. If you take a selfie, do not look at yourself. This is me looking at myself in the selfie. Don't do it. Look at me. Look at me. And why you do that is you look. It's like I'm Italian all of a sudden. I'm using my fingers. I'm Italian. No, look at the hole. Look at the camera. See, look, we're friends. And I'm like, oh, you're so lovely. I'm so happy you're here. But this is like, I'm looking at myself, right? Don't do that. Be smarter than that. Take a selfie and look at your audience. All right, sorry, go to that. Clean, photo-based, bright pictures. You can build your following by you hashtagging every photo. Darn it, I hadn't even talked about that yet. I'll finish with that. You hashtagging all your photos, but doing the 5-5-3 method to where you find 5 people a day that you really like what they're about. You like 5 photos, you comment on 3, and you CCQ, comment, compliment, and question, 3 of them. It could be about the dog. It can be about the food, the lovely meal they were eating. Oh my gosh, where is this? It looks delicious. Where did you go? You know, same thing. And then you can follow hashtags by finding hashtags that you love. And remember, make them kind of niche. That will be so much better. And then lastly, I'm sorry, this is all part of the thing. I just have so much to talk about. Lastly is that you need to be hashtagging every one of your photos in the first comment after you post. So you're going to post your photo, and whatever your write-up is, post that. And then immediately go and comment on your own photo with hashtags. Feel free to use some of my hashtags or use them for inspiration. Go to other people and use hashtags, because if you're searching hashtags and people follow hashtags, then they're going to find your photo and your post because of those hashtags. I would do around 25 per photo. I think you can do 30, but when you start to do 30, I think Instagram flags that for some reason. I'm not 100% sure, but remember, we don't have to understand it to make it work for us. So I would pick a couple of different sets of 25 different hashtags and put them in the notes section of your phone. So you can just go, okay, this is more about family, copy, paste. Oh, this is more about fitness, copy, paste. Oh, this is more about Jesus, copy, paste. Oh, this is more about fashion, copy, paste. It makes it so much easier. And then I promise you, people will not only find you, but then when you finally go and 5-5-3 them and they look at you and you look at them, they will be like, oh, I like this person. I think I will follow them. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a little write-up on this so you can have it right in front of you. But please, I'm here for a few more minutes. Do you have any questions? I'm going to stop my recording. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep the recording. Hi, someone called me. Hey, Lindsay. Haha, good job. Good husband. Good husband. Hey, Mari. Great to have you guys. I'm going to stop this. All right, cool. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be on here for about 5 more minutes. However, if you maybe you're watching this later, just tag me and make sure I respond. While I'm waiting, I just sent out and posted a good question. Lindsay, 1 second. I just made a post and I'm sending information out. It's a poll. We're starting our team call up again, and I need your help on figuring out how to get it to you and what days. We used to do a live one every single, I think it was like Monday night or something like that. And it just got to where people couldn't make it for whatever reason. So I want to find a better happy medium, but I also want your input on that. All right. So Lindsay, here's what's interesting about Instagram. It's a little bit like Snapchat. The people that you continuously follow, Instagram finds people for you based on your likes, based on what you hashtag, based on what you post, based on what you search and what you watch. And so to get in the Instagram newsfeed, it's a couple of different things. You need to have a lot of conversation. It needs to be something that's in the wheelhouse of those people watching, because you'll notice like on the highlights, is it the highlight page or the popular page, that some people, I mean, it's like, I'm watching like, you know, Misty on Point, which if you don't know who she is, she's this amazing, fit, beautiful bodied ballerina that everyone told her she'd never make it in the ballerina world, and she kicks butt, and I love her. Anyway, but she's got like, 100,000 people following her, if not more. And then I have The Rock, wonder why, in my favorites. But then I also have, schnauzers, and I have Kelsey Shackley, who I follow just because I love her twins, and she's such a great poster and so cute. And then I have random hair people and nails and cute dance routines that people do. So I think it's the things that you like or search or you watch or look for a lot of is who gets in your popular page. So that kind of goes for other people, if that's what you're asking. I would definitely Google that because there's a better explanation than the one I just gave you. But it has a lot to do with what you search, what you look for. And Instagram's really good about making that kind of across the board. It's the same things that you're interested in, but they don't just show you like the huge accounts. Do you know what I mean? They show you baby accounts and middle level accounts and huge accounts too. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Lindsay. It's that. They have to be interested in those things. But the more people that see you, just like on Facebook, the more people that see you. So we want, to have lively conversations with people. We want to comment back. And I'm so sorry, I just now have hiccups. We want to have a lot of conversations with those people. And even if you're like, that would be weird if I replied, no, it's not. You reply back, thank you, oh my gosh, I love your account, or thanks, I was so embarrassed to put this up and I just decided, what the heck, I'll do it. And lastly, because the training's about over, we can do a whole other training on this, but lastly, I want to encourage you to start using Insta Stories. It's a lot like Facebook Live, but a little more forgiving. Insta Stories is a 15-second video that you could do, or you could post a photo, or you could do a write-up and have like 10 different photos or 10 different backgrounds that tells a story, and you post 10 different photos, and so it tells the story as people go through and read. But you can always go live on Instagram too, which I have to be honest, I do Facebook Lives pretty often, but Lee and I went today live on Instagram for our first time together, and we had 122 people like that. I'm like, what's the best use of our time? It might be Insta Stories or Insta Live, but one thing really cool about that is you can always save it and then put it on Facebook later. Just give it a shot. I promise. You think you're terrible or you won't be good at that. There's people way worse, and you're going to find that when you go live, you tend to attract people like you. You tend to attract people that you're looking for. Yes, I think you should have makeup on. Yes, I think you should have good lighting. No, I don't think you should have underwear on the floor behind you or an open toilet. I mean, hello, use your best judgment. But at the same time, we can be real without being gross. You know what I mean? We can be real without like, hello, that was too much information. And I think that has a lot to do with it. Hey, Jessica, yay, I'm so glad you went on. So glad, which by the way, Jessica's trying to hold me accountable. She's like, I miss you on Snapchat. I'm like, oh, like it's a lot to do, but it's fun at least, and we can be ourselves. So thank you for being here for this Instagram training. I'll do a little write-up with like the basics, and I will not only have this here live for you, I will send it to you in an email, and I'll post it on the Fit Life Academy. Please let me know what trainings you want. We have kind of a whole new group of people on our team that want to work, and I want to give you, what it is that will help you. I have a ton of training in the academy, but you have to go in and get it. I want to give you weekly calls as well as training. So let me know what you need. Let me know what you think will help you. And then I'm going to do my best to share with you the process that we've done for the last 10 years that's gotten us where we are. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, if you have a question, sorry, reading Jessica. Oh, yay. If you have a question about this or any comments, just ask the question and tag me. Okay. Bye, guys. See ya.